Hey, welcome to my channel, to my car. I have had to come out and run some errands this morning, and I thought, well, before we go home, while I got some natural daylight, I'll just pull over and chit-chat just a minute. So it's the day after Christmas, and everything is back to normal in the Maness house. Don't judge. I think it was on our tag. I think David commented that don't be surprised, it'll be nothing for him to wake up Christmas morning and come and see the chair back in the spot in the living room. He did. I was back in my craft room. He woke up and he went to the bathroom. I said, honey. He said, what? I said, don't judge me. He knew as soon as I said that. He went in there and he come back. He goes, did we have Christmas? I'm like, nope, not again for another year. So I had Christmas Eve night, well, the night into Christmas Eve, what was that, Thursday night, I woke up Friday morning at 1 o'clock. I do that sometimes. My normal time is 3 to 4, but I woke up at 1, so I knew I was going to crash Christmas Eve night after the party, and I did. I crashed, and when I got up, David had cleaned up the party mess, because everybody took what they wanted, and before I sat down, I put up what needed to be refrigerated, and left candies and cookies, and I knew I'd be up in the middle of the night, and I could, finish up on it then. Well, he cleaned up everything he could wash, had it all laid out on the bar, drying out. He left what he didn't know what to do with, sweet-wise. So when I got up, I started working on the kitchen. Finished getting it up, dried everything up, got it all put away in my tub. I have a tub that's just for my party things for Christmas. Got all that put up. I put all the sweets in some like Rubbermaid containers while I was cleaning up the kitchen. And then when I got through, I'm like, I might better rethink this situation, because if we leave all this out, because I'm going to put a clip at the end and show you our party food. I may put some like a game clip or something, just of like Holly, RJ, whatever, because I won't put the rest of the family on the video. And so I thought maybe I should freeze some of this. So I have 3 square containers. One's Tupperware, and 2 are the kind that you get from the Dollar Tree. I've had them for a few years now, and 3 of those, my mama's peanut butter candy, fudge, M&M cookies, chocolate covered Oreos. Those were David's, and I was afraid to leave them out because I'm afraid he would get crazy. So all kind of little things like that I froze, and I left us out just a little container. Hold on, let me hook you back off. Let's try that again. Where were we? So I froze that, left us out a little bit. Except for some white powdered donuts. I didn't freeze them, and I probably should have, because both of us have been getting into those. Got all that done. I looked over at the tree. I'm like, you know what? You've been beautiful. You've been up for 6 weeks, because remember, I put it up 2 weeks early, so it would be up when Sebastian got here. And I don't keep my tree up for 6 weeks. I put it up the day after Thanksgiving, and then I take it down, like I say, Christmas Day usually. Listen, when I party Christmas Eve, then Christmas morning, my Christmas is over, because I have nothing left to do. Nowhere to go, nobody to see, nothing to do, nothing. So I want my house back in order. So I looked at my tree, I told it, you've been beautiful, I have loved your lights at night, blah, 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 but you're out of here. So, got the tree put up, got everything put up, and then I saw my little tree. So I ended up having to undecorate it, and took the burnout lights off and put in the new lights, which was lucky that it burned out at Christmas time, because it was easier to find the lights to go on it. And speaking of burning out, Christmas morning, yesterday, I turned Flair's heat lamp on. She has a heat lamp and she has a regular bulb. not LED or nothing because they don't put out heat. But I have just a regular, and they're hard to find. They're not very popular. Regular old light bulbs. I have one of those, and I have her heat lamp. Well, her heat lamp went pew. Give out on me Christmas morning. So that's where I'm at over here. I just went to PetSmart. I went to Dollar Tree first. I'll show you what I got. It ain't much, but I'll show you what I got. Did you know Dollar Tree has their stuff 50% off? Their Christmas stuff? I went looking for something specifically to put on my tree because I didn't want it decorated Christmas, and I wanted something neutral. But I'll show you what I found, and I think it'll work for winter until spring gets here, and I can put my spring stuff back on it. But the woman was in the Christmas aisle. She was putting, like, hanging up stockings or something. I guess they had an abundance. I said, y'all stuff ain't half off or nothing, is it? She goes, yeah. She said, everything is 50% off. I'm like, seriously? She goes, yes. I'm like, well, I didn't know that. I look. You might can see I don't think you can. I got some wrapping paper. You know that's the cheapest wrapping paper, but when I don't care how I wrap and the family just tears through it, I don't care. So anyway, went to the Dollar Tree, and well, first of all, I went to the Dollar General trying to find a tub because I need one extra tub. It's like every Christmas I add another tub of something, but I need something to put these lights in because we didn't have them organized very good last year. So went there, and my Dollar Tree, it looks like a bomb went off in it. It's the sign outside on the building says remodeled to serve you better. No, they might have remodeled, but all they did was push their pallets from one aisle to the next. They still ain't nothing on the shelves. All the trash is buggies of trash sitting everywhere. It looks like a bomb went off. I tell myself every time I'm not going to that Dollar General, I'm going to the one over by RJ's house, but I didn't feel like driving all the way over there because that was opposite direction of my house from this direction of my house, and my house is right in the middle. I didn't feel like driving that far, which I probably should have, but anyway, so I did that, and I come over here, run to PetSmart, and there was nobody in line. Starbucks is right here across the street. There was nobody in line, so I get in line, and then it takes forever. They sat there forever before they moved, so I don't know what was going on, but this is what I got. I don't get coffee at Starbucks. I get venti unsweetened black iced tea. A lot of times I'll put these right here. I keep these in my car, but I wasn't feeling peachy today, and I don't have any lemon. I was really feeling like lemon, and I don't have lemon, so I'm just eating it. I'm just drinking it, just plain and unsweetened, which it kind of tastes like it's got some green tea in it. So I don't know. Surely it's a fresh batch tea. I'm gonna tell you where you get the good tea. That's the one inside the Harris Teeter. You get some good tea in there. They make good tea. But anyway, so I got all my Christmas stuff put up. Got Flair's heat lamp. I'm fixing to go home and put that on her. She's had her light bulb on her. She'll be good enough while I'm sitting here talking. She'll be good enough, until I can get that back on there. And so, I'm trying to think. Was there something else? Our party went so good. Holly looked over me at one point. Where my chair is, the love seat, there's like a little table in there, and there's a love seat, and she was sitting at the love seat right there next to me. And at one point, she looked over at me and she goes, "This by far passes and makes up for not having Christmas last year." She's like, "This is the best Christmas ever." She had the best time. She had her baby, his first Christmas. She loved playing the games. I think I'll put in that clip of her playing the game. But the way it happened was the saran wrap. Next year I've got it figured out. I'm gonna wrap it different, and I'm gonna start early. Like once a month, I'm gonna buy one of them expensive, real good cling wraps, like the stretch tight. I want to make sure that's because it was not sticking. I had that old stinking Dollar Tree shrink wrap. I call it shrink wrap all the time. I shrink wrap in my food saver. I got shrink wrap in the It don't hardly stick to itself whatsoever. Well, they figured out the system, and you'll see, they figured out the system. I didn't quite do it like I should, but I'm going to do it better next year. But they had a ball, so whoever's doing the shrink wrap ball, okay, just pretend it's a shrink wrap ball. Whoever's doing that, the next person has to roll the dice, and when they roll doubles, it's their turn, so this person has to stop. Well, it was Holly, Nathan, and RJ, and when Holly and Nathan were playing, RJ was holding the baby, and then he would pass it back to Holly, and then him and Nathan would play, and so then it got around. It was either that during that game or during Dirty Santa, because we went back around a second time. He said no, he was good because he had the baby, and he loves the baby. He only had Sebastian for 4 months before it went to hell in a handbasket, and so he missed out on a lot. He's missed out on a lot over the 5 years of Sebastian's little life. And so he was loving on the baby. Loving. Listen, I got Jacob a little plush baby Yoda. So soft. Oh my gosh, he fell in love with that thing. He talked to it. He cooed. I may put that clip in here. It's like a minute long. So it might be self-indulgent to add it. I don't know. But if you like looking at babies, it's fun. It's a fun video to look at. So I might add that in here too. I don't know. We shall see. But also, what we're going to talk about right quick is our challenge for this week. Because it's Sunday, and we do talk about our challenge on Sunday. This is our last week. This is week 6. And this one is an inspiration from Marilyn Avent. And I hope that's how you pronounce your last name, Marilyn. I know who you are. And that's how, to me, it sounds like it should be. So I hope I didn't mess it up. But this was an inspiration from her. Affirmations. Listen, I keep doing like that, but my lips are chapped. So I am so sorry. Lord, you see this little thing right here? That's what I keep in my pocket when I go shopping. I said it right there. I just seen it. Instead of taking a pocketbook, I stick it in my pocket. You know, when you got a slingy bag or something like that, that is just something. That is what happened to this woman over here at Family Dollar before Christmas time. He grabbed her by the pocketbook and drug her on the pavement around the car till he got that pocketbook. You carry these things that sling on your arm and stuff, that gives them something to grab onto and jerk you. They're going to have to grab me if they want me. They're going to have to grab me. They're not grabbing my pocketbook because I keep it in my pocket. Well, I got up in the pet store and I reached down in there. I'm like, oh, it ain't there. I was putting receipts from the Dollar Tree because I had went inside and then I forgot and had to go back outside and get some flowers in there, and I was already sitting down. It was hard to reach in my pocket, which I'm gonna tell you what, if I don't get my fat behind back on track, I'm gonna grow back out of these pants I just got. Whew. I told David, he said, I know, man. So anyway, affirmations, these are things that you tell yourself every day. I want us to make one singular. You can do all the affirmations you want to do. I'm not telling you that. But I want us to come up with one. Like, I know, I'm sorry. And we could have waited till the first of the year to do it, but this gives you a week to think about it. If you need a week to think about it and get prepared for the beginning of the year. Because when the beginning of the year hits, I want us to have one affirmation, one quote, one something for our weight loss journey that we can look at and we can read, that we can try to rebuild our thought process, turn our negative thoughts into positive thoughts, give us help us visualize what we want to accomplish, and make us up a quote for our new year, for our plan, for our goals, for what we want to do. And what I have lofty goals, and it feels like I'm not getting there these past 2 weeks. I'm not even trying to get there. Let's just be honest. I've not been struggling because when you struggle, that implies you're trying. You're struggling. I ain't been trying, so I ain't been struggling. I just have to just get back on track. I just have to do it. I just have to quit not trying and start trying. So today is not going to be that day because I'm still going to get my ice cream. So I'm going to start trying tomorrow. We have just a few little sweets left. We'll eat them. I mean, the rest are in the freezer. We'll eat what we got left. Or we throw them away. I don't know. We shall see. But I want us to come up with one. And the one that I come up with is, let me see if I can get it right. I have the ability to accomplish my goals. I have the ability to accomplish my goals. That is something I've got to tell myself, that I have that ability. I am capable of accomplishing my goals. Because if I tell myself I can't, guess what? I can't. If you tell yourself you can't do something, then you can't do it. If you tell a child they can't do something or they can't be something, they're going to start to believe it, and then it's going to come true. That it's going to come to fruition. And that is not how we need to do children. That is not how we need to do ourselves. We need to reinforce ourselves with all the positive talk that we can say. Now, if you need to make a little note, like a little, write a little thing, paper out, stick it on your refrigerator, stick it at work, put it in your planner, day to day, rewrite it every single day. When you flick that page over, write your daily affirmation right at the top of the page. I use a monthly one, so it wouldn't do me no good to do that. But I can stick it in there and where I can see it in front where I sit at my craft desk. Anywhere that you will see it on a regular basis, put it so it stays right here in the forefront of your mind, and try to repeat it to yourself daily. Now, I want you to pick one, okay? Well, I didn't mean to go like that, but I want you to pick one, because it's the one I want you to head into the new year with. But you feel free to pick them all day long if you want to. I've seen like movies and TV shows and whatnot where they got all kind of sticky notes all around their bathroom mirror, anything like that, around your makeup mirror, whatever, however you do it. Put something that is positive, something that tells you what you are worth, and know that you are worth it. If you don't believe it now, put it and say it to where it sticks in. What do they say? Fake it till you make it. Okay, fake it till you make it. That's kind of what an affirmation is you're trying to ingrain that in yourself, so when you first start saying it, you might not believe it. And then the more you say it, the more it becomes in part of your brain, and then your brain starts rewiring to think, gosh, I think I am this. I think I can do this. I think I can accomplish this. So that's what we want to do. That's what this week is about. This week is about affirmations. Pick the one. That's what I want you to do. Let me know down below if you pick one. If you already know what you want to do, if you already say some affirmations, let me know what they are. If you got an idea for some, that you want to say, that you want to add different ones every day, whatever, just let me know down below in the comment section. And I think, listen, I have failed y'all miserably on the rest of this challenge. I said a challenge. I should have been an example. Maintain, not gain. Well, so far, if you take my loss, it's greater than my gains, I think. But coming up this week with the tail end of vacation week and Christmas wrapped into one, if I don't, listen, I ain't trying to jinx it. Let me cross it out. I ain't trying to call it up. But if I don't gain 10 pounds, I'll be surprised. So come weigh in Thursday. Check in and see what did I gain, because it's not a matter of did I gain. It's just going to be a matter of what did I gain. So that tells me if I go back to eating the way I used to eat. We'll talk about it on Thursday. I know what would happen. just like that, all that weight would be back on me. Listen, we went to Chinese yesterday. You know that was on my menu. I told you we was going to go Chinese. We called our favorite place. They were closed. He said, well, he'll just go up there and order it in person and wait on it. He come back. I'm like, you back quick. He said, because they was closed. I said, was they closed or was they closed? He said he think they was just closed. We've never known them for closed for anything. So we ended up going to Dragon Box where we like. We ended up going to China Buffet, which is a buffet. And we're the kind of people when it comes to food and a buffet, what we pay, we want our money's worth. We ate our money's worth. We left miserable. We sure did. We left miserable. We didn't eat nothing the rest of the day. And we went early too, 2:30. We didn't eat nothing the rest of the day. We didn't make no ice cream. No, sir. None of that. That ice cream will be today. That's why today I was planning on getting back on track. But I'm having my Little Debbie ice cream. Because I told myself I was going to have it once this season. And I'm going to have it now. That's just it. Yes, Christmas is over in my house, but Little Debbie is not. So we're going to do that. And, let me tell you this before we go. I'm getting me another tattoo tomorrow. Yes, buddy. When I had Jacob done right here, I went ahead and made the appointment. I'm going to put it right here because I have this empty spot. And I didn't realize it, but I got another empty spot. Look at there. Ooh, I got all kind of little empty spots. I think I've done told you it's going to be two little owls. One little bigger one in the back, Sebastian, with the little Jacob one in the front. And he sent me pictures. They're real cute. They're pretty owls. I told him nothing cartoonish. And that little girl was looking at me, little bus, and she was looking over here at me. Nothing cartoonish and nothing mean, because you can see some of them owls and they're like that, and their little eyebrows are like that. I'm like, no, I don't want them like that. I said, I want something with pleasant faces. But I won't take you long. I've already taken you along for 2 tattoos. I'll try to link the video. I won't put it here. I'll just put it at the end. If you want to go see how I got my Noel's tattoo, I'll link that one. So that will be tomorrow. So when I go home, I guess I'll do a quick little Dollar Tree haul at the end of this. It ain't much, but I'll show you what I'm going to put on my tree, and hopefully it's going to look pretty. I don't know. Y'all can let me know what you think. So that's it from me for now, and I'll do the Dollar Tree haul, and then I'll do the food. I'll show you how much food, which is too much food for 8 people. Me and Holly have this problem of we don't have enough. We need variety, and then we end up with just too much food. But it's all good. We enjoyed it. We had a good time, and I'll probably throw in a clip of her playing the saran wrap game, and maybe I'll throw in Nathan getting the booby prize in Dirty Santa. Which it ended up he got that $10 bill because nobody would take it from him. Everybody wanted a new gift, and he was left with it. So he ended up with the $10 bill. He was happy about that. But I'll show you him opening that maybe, and so that'll all come at the end. And so I'll just tell you now that I'll see you Tag Tuesday. Not sure if I'll see you tomorrow for anything. It depends on what comes up. I'll be getting tattooed. Ain't nothing gonna come up. I'll be busy. I'll be too busy to do anything else. So I will see you Tuesday, and then after that, I'll just see you when I see you. Welcome to the Dollar Tree portion of the video. Notice, no tree. I told you. See, there's my chair right there. I told you. Gone. So let me show you, first of all, what I'm going to put on my little tree. I don't know if I got enough or if I got too many, but they were Christmas, and when I saw them, I thought, perfect for winner. Whether these are cardinals or not, I'm calling them cardinals because they're red birds. So I think they are, if you look at them under there. So I got a bunch of these I'm going to put on. Now they just got like little, they're going to be a pain in the tail. But I thought I'll just make me a cardinal tree because that's wintry. You see a cardinal in the winter, they're beautiful. And then I got a bunch of these. I'm not even going to try to pull them apart. The baby's breath to tuck in, because you know I like to tuck flowers in here and there to fill it out and just to give it a little something extra. So I thought the white baby's breath tucked in with the birds and nothing on the top. I don't have anything to put on the top unless I stick a bird up there, but I think that'll look kind of dumb. So the top will just be a tree. My Christmas tree didn't have anything on the top. David was going to put it up there, and then he got sick. I didn't want to bother him. He was already sick. No, that's when he was sick, because that was back in November. And then I didn't want to bother him, so I'm just like, it looks fine. So that was what I got for my little tree. Now for Christmas, those were half off, so it worked out to be 4 for $1. You can't beat that. And then these were half price, so I just picked up 2 more little check ribbons. Grabbed 2 more of these for Sebastian, the little popping balloons. He loves to do those, and he don't know when he comes down if it's Christmas, Easter, Halloween. He don't know. So these are 50 cents a piece. And then because my plastic platters like this warped in the building, I found another one. Like I say, 50 cents. And then 2 of the big platters. I didn't have any of these. There's Santa Claus and Snowman. I thought that was real pretty. Again, 50 cents. And then I'll just pick them all up at one time. These big, extra long, see how long? Extra long rolls of paper. I thought those were some pretty patterns. The paper ain't worth a flip, and it tears, but I'm not big on wrapping anyway, so it don't really matter to me. Then for the front porch, I have those 2. Did I tell you? I have those 2 metal things I need to take the red and white Christmas flowers out of and put something in. I think I did tell you I was looking for something neutral. They didn't have anything neutral. This is as neutral as I could get. So for one of them, I'm going to put these little baby roses. So that's not a bad color for non-committal to a season. And then the other one, I got these. There's 2 different ones. Okay, on the camera they don't match, but in person they match. So there's like the peachy, and then this one is more variegated. I don't know if you can really tell. So I got those for the other one. And then I found this little thing, which I'm going to leave it just like it is. I ain't going to DIY it. I ain't going to repaint it. I ain't going to do nothing. I just thought it was right cute. And I thought it would be cute over here on my shelf where my TV is. Now, the last thing I got, yes, the last thing I got are these. Plastic storage containers. When I went the last time, this is what I was looking for specifically for my stickers. They had this little 3-compartment one with a lid made out of this same clear plastic. So I got 2 of those. I'm using one right now, and it works great for these little teeny things I got. But they didn't have these, so I got, you know what the little 2-drawer plastic ones look like? Well, there's a pretty mauve color. So I got them. I got 4 of them all glued together, so it makes 1 unit of 4. And I've got stickers in those. But for bigger stickers and bigger pieces of ephemera, I wanted these. Now, I've already opened one up to show you. Check that out. Oh, I am sorry. Check it out. That is a big, well, you can see the size of my hand. That will hold big pieces. And what I'm going to do, I got 8 of them. And that little cashier, she's like, she looked at that. She goes, oh. I said, I got them for my crafts. I said, for stickers and things. She goes, oh, I'm loving the vibe. She goes, I could put jewelry and stuff in that. I'm like, girl, They ain't but like maybe 4 left. You better go on back there and get them. So there's a girl behind me. She rung her up. Well, I forgot to pick the flowers up when I was outside. So after I rung up, I went back outside because they had their, I'm trying to get this back in there. There we go. Their flowers on the sidewalk outside. So I went back out there and come back in to check out, and she didn't have no customers, and she was doing something. I said, "Come get your things," and she said, "I think I will." And she went running back there to get her little things. So I'm like, "That's right. You better get it when you see it. You ain't got no customers. Go, go, go." So I'm gonna I got 8 of those. I'm gonna glue those together and make 4x2 shelving unit. Is what I'm planning on doing. If I got a spot in there to put it, that's my plans. That's what I plan to do. So that was it for my Dollar Tree haul. Coming up next, you'll see party business. Okay. So what we got here are plates. If you notice, we had those at Christmas, and this is Holly's Christmas tree she made, and some ranch pretzels, and sausage balls, and little gingerbread cookies, and chocolate covered pretzels, and M&M cookies, and little suckers, and Mama's famous peanut butter candy, and our Santa Claus hat cupcakes. And this was going to be a tree, but we call it a little holly bush now. And Holly made fudge and a bacon cheese ranch cheese ball, and our tortilla chips, and Holly made the chocolate covered Ritz Oreos, and these are some Mexican chocolates and peppermint chocolates that she made. And then we have tea, and our famous delicious cheerwine punch that we love. And these are for the desserts. This is some white fudge Holly made, and these were just because they were festive looking. And the Rolo turtles, and the peanut brittle, and my little candy tray, and meringues. That's all for the bar. Now let me show you what's on the other side of the kitchen. We have Niece's sausage dip, cocktail weenies with the butter crackers, taco ring that Holly made with all the little toppings, and the ham and cheese biscuits. And that is what we're having for our Christmas party. Roll, RJ.
Doubles.
You don't remember what you wrapped?
I do not remember what I wrapped. No, I do not.
Oh, no.
All right, now you got to find. There you. Ah! I didn't wrap it good enough.
One.
I did not
Got
wrap
one.
it good enough.
There's 2.
Oh, there's something else. There's something else. Oh my gosh, Holly, you're winning everything. Nathan, you better be rolling.
6.
Holly's getting everything.
7.
I didn't crisscross it. I did not crisscross it enough. You're winning too much, too easy.
Doubles.
Oh. All right. Gather up all your prizes, Holly. I do
What is going to
too.
be a better kitchen appliance? Ah, the will to the KitchenAid. That's a conversation starter.
Raising them upright.
Oh, over there. He's real. Play that. What's the name of that? Yoda. Now this is good for, oh my
He's talking to him.
You got you some loot there, Mom?
goodness. Well, this is
Listen, if
our
that thing hops back there.
I'm just saying.
Some chocolate spoons, yeah, for the hot chocolate. Open it and drink it. This might be our mix.
This is very exciting.
Hey.
I told you he's gonna
So
look at
cool.
the phone and stop.
These are Target.
Oh.
Cigarettes.
He's at your friend.
I hadn't had any of those since I was a little
Just your
girl.
friend.
You ever